Very excited. We're off to Scrappy Island for 2 nights to our scrapbooking retreat. Very, very excited. No kids, no husbands, just a couple of days of taking a photo. A couple of days of just scrapping and yeah, chilling with my bestie. Be fun.
Don't recall that.
Stopping at Macca's. So we are stuck in traffic. There's been like 3 or 4 accidents on the way up. So we got off the motorway. We're just on one of the arterial roads, and it is just as congested. So yay, it's that beautiful weather. I'm sure the beach is lovely right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get there eventually. Sitting in traffic.
Getting cramps in the legs because I gotta hold the clutch in.
Getting hot because the sun's on us. Getting hungry.
Snack time.
We didn't bring any.
No. No. Snacks would be good right about now.
It's such a nice day and we're stuck in the car. Still at least an hour away. Come on. Yay, we're moving. Finally.
Now where are we?
Finally.
Where are we going? We get off.
Just keep going straight. Yay. Okay, so we're having a bit of trouble.
2 minutes.
Yeah. The GPS is trying to take us through the bush, saying that we can get through there, but we can't. There's barriers up. There's no road. Yeah. So we're kind of lost. Don't know where the frig to go.
But we're good. We're about to drink.
Just made a pit stop at the shops. I bought a couple of bottles of wine because we are getting a little
Turn left.
happy this
No,
weekend.
we're not turning left.
That's not a way, GPS. And I had to stop at the shop to buy some
In 100 meters. At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
buy some bits for my gift bags for the girls, because guess what I left at home? I left my gifts that I made up and that I made bag toppers for, and took weeks ordering things for.
In 200 meters,
at home.
turn left.
There's no idea where we're going.
We know where we're going, GPS. Shut up.
So yeah, it's been a bit of a show afternoon. I'm just gonna bleep that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
Our things in the
It
back
did not
finally
sound
moved.
good.
That's the first time.
So it's 5:30. We haven't had. I had some fries and Danny had a little burger from McDonald's like hours ago. So that's all we've had to eat. We haven't done any scrapping. Still aren't there. So
But we are free.
But yeah, we're in good spirits. So we'll get there eventually. Pumping the Powerade today to fix up those electrolytes. I'm having some pretty gnarly muscle cramps. All my sodium and potassium is out, so hopefully this fixes it. Hey guys, I've come on for a bit of a story time because I've had a week. I've had a drama filled week. It's been pretty crazy. I think the last you would have seen would have been me sort of on the road, getting ready to go to retreat, and I had some still shots that I shared with you from Friday night when I was up at the retreat, and then stuff happened. You would have seen the photos of me in hospital. So first of all, I just want to say that the retreat had nothing to do with what happened to me. It was not the fault or the responsibility of the people running the retreat. It was just a fluke, bad luck horrible coincidence. Also, please excuse my appearance. I have no makeup on. It's about to rain, so all my like fluffy curly baby hairs have come out or whatever. Horrible, harsh lighting, whatever. I just wanted to come on and update you guys because I know a lot of you, I told a lot of you I would be vlogging this weekend, this retreat, and I didn't want to just not put it up and have people wonder what was going on. I hope the glare isn't too bad off my glasses, sorry. So basically I ended up in hospital, as you could see. We got there Friday afternoon, everything was fine, or so I thought. I forgot my pillow presents, obviously, which I'm not sure whether I mentioned that in the vlog or not, but we popped into one of the shops up at Scrappy, and I grabbed a few things to sort of just make up with a couple of quick little gifts because I didn't want to show up empty-handed. So we stopped in there, and by this point I think all I had eaten all day was a fries from McDonald's. That's all I'd wanted. And I felt fine. I thought I felt fine. I mean, I was a bit stressed because that was my results day. I don't know whether I mentioned it in the vlog, but I got 2 HD, so yay go me. So stopped and did that, and then we headed off to retreat. Took us ages to find the place, but we finally found it. It was really beautiful, gorgeous weather. It wasn't too hot actually, which we were surprised by considering how hot it's been here, but it was beautiful by the ocean. Set up, started scrapping straight away. Everything was fine. Had a couple of good hours of scrapping, and that's when you would have seen the photos that I put up. And I think I did 2 and a bit layouts, which is not too bad really considering I'm pretty slow, and some women there had done dozens already by the time we got there. But anyway, just need a sip of my drink. I'm still not 100% well. It's probably going to take a few weeks for me to get back to normal. Anyhow, so dinner time came around. Dinner was served, everything was beautiful. I didn't have much of an appetite. I had some vegetables and a bite of chicken, and that's all I really wanted. Which, you know, I've been doing intermittent fasting, and so my appetite is really reduced anyway, so I didn't think much of it. And I try to listen to my body cues now, so I don't eat if I'm not hungry. So I just thought, I'm just not hungry, so I left it. And then everyone else had dessert, and I said to Danny that the thought of having any dessert made me feel sick. And looking back on it now, I was obviously unwell then, but I didn't think I was. I thought I was just a bit off. So we finished dinner, we went back to scrapping. I had a few glasses of wine, as you do when you're on retreat. Feeling normal. I didn't feel under the weather particularly. I felt pretty normal. I was getting tipsy, I was scrapping, I was really happy, having a great time. And then I stayed up pretty late. It was about 2 o'clock when we went to sleep, and yeah, headed to bed feeling okay, feeling, you know, like I'd had a few too many wines. Hopped into bed, was fine, and then I'm not even sure how much longer after I went to bed I felt like I was going to be sick, and I thought, oh, okay, I've had a few too many to drink, which is unusual for me because I hadn't had enough to, usually the amount of I'd had would not make me throw up. So I just thought, okay, well, I overindulged. Went back to bed. A little while later, still dark, got up to be sick again, and then again. And I think our roomies got up around 6 o'clock, and I sort of thought I was feeling a bit, oh, excuse me, my throat's still not great. I was feeling a bit, oh, not great, like really hungover, and I don't tend to get hangovers. I can remember maybe 2 really bad hangovers I've ever had, and I drank a lot more than I drank. Actually, one of those hangovers I had my drink spiked with Rohypnol, so that was a really really bad hangover. But I just thought, okay, I must have had more than I thought I had, but just trying to rationalize, I thought I just had too much to drink. So Danny got up, I got dressed, I threw up again while she was with me, and I said, oh, I just must have had too much to drink. We went for a little walk. I was feeling really unwell, so sick, headache, sore stomach, sick to my stomach. And I just thought, okay, well, we'll go have some breakfast, I'll get some fluids into me and I'll be fine. Sat down for breakfast, and I had a couple of little bites of toast, had to go throw up again. Tried to have some juice, went back to the room to lay down because I still wasn't feeling very well at all. Threw up again, and then it just sort of got worse from there. So I tried to lay down and just kept trying to drink fluids. I had juice, I had porter. I couldn't keep any fluids down. Every time I'd have a sip of fluid, I had to go and be sick, and it was getting bad. I was getting very dehydrated very quickly, and I just couldn't keep a drop of fluid down. So I asked Dan to drive to the chemist for me and get me some Hydrolyte and maybe something to stop me being sick, like some travel sickness pills or something. So she came back with that. I took a pill. I had some Gastrolite, like 2 sips of it, and then I started throwing up again. So at that point I just said, I'm just going to stay in bed. You go back to the retreat, go just at the next building over. So I was just in our cabin. She's just across the way, maybe 20 meters away. So I said, just go back, go have fun, just get scrapping. I'll lay down for a couple of hours and I'll come join you. And I just got progressively worse. I started vomiting uncontrollably. I just couldn't stop. I know this is horrible. I'm sorry. I'll probably put a trigger warning on the title of this video just in case. But yeah, I've never had anything like that happen to me before. It was absolutely horrendous. I legitimately thought I was going to die. I was FaceTiming my husband and just telling him, you might have to come and get me because this is getting bad. Like, I can't. I was starting to get really dizzy, really bad headache. I couldn't see properly. And as I was FaceTiming him, I felt like I was going to throw up again. So I took my phone and I just put it outside the bathroom door on the floor and went and threw up again. And as I was throwing up, I just became overwhelmed with dizziness and dehydration and everything, and I keeled over. So at that point I was so dizzy I couldn't sit up straight. I couldn't even sit up straight without sort of just falling over to the side. So, and I don't remember a lot of this now because I was very incoherent and confused. So grabbed my phone and I lay on the floor and I spoke to my husband because I was still FaceTiming him, and I said, I need you to come get me, and I'm going to get help now because I can't get up. So I hung up on him, probably freaking him out, but at the time I wasn't thinking 100% straight. So I called Dan over. Oh, luckily she answered her phone. She had it right by her. And by the time she came over, I couldn't speak. I couldn't lift my head off the floor. I'd started shaking. I was just so dehydrated at that point and in so much pain that my body was shutting down. I just couldn't do anything. So luckily she realized pretty quickly that it was an emergency and she called an ambulance. And my gosh, all the women at that retreat, I'm just so grateful to all of them because I caused so much drama and so much stress and panic, and all they could think about and all they were worried about was my well-being and making sure that I was fine. A couple of them sat with me. If you're watching my channel, Joanna and Amy, thank you so much. I cannot express how much I appreciate that. They sat with me and I was pretty much unconscious at that point. I was kind of coming in and out and I could hear their voices, and I could feel them holding my hand, and I knew they were there, and it was just so reassuring knowing that someone was there keeping an eye out for me. So the ambulance arrived and took me to hospital, gave me some antiemetics. I think I had everything they had. They gave me everything they had to stop me throwing up because nothing was working. They gave me the Zofran wafers, which I threw up immediately. They gave me IV Maxilon, which didn't work, and then they gave me IV Stemetil, which I think a combination of everything sort of squashed it down enough, and then I could tolerate the wafers, and that was helping. So I got 2 bags of fluids. They took my bloods. They checked me for appendicitis. They were worried that it might be pancreatitis because of my gallbladder, but I had no fever, so it was fine. I had a very, very, very low grade fever. So yeah, they're still not sure what caused it. The working hypothesis is that I had a bit of a stomach bug already, and the combination of that and having a few drinks had pushed me into being dehydrated before I started throwing up. So by the time I started throwing up. I just got so dehydrated so quickly that my stomach and my body just shut down. So thankfully there's no lasting damage. I'm fine now. My stomach muscles still hurt because I've never thrown up so violently in my life. Yeah, my throat's still a bit sore because I just threw up constantly for 14 hours straight. But I'm fine. My liver function is fine. My kidneys are fine, which we were really concerned about for a little bit there. But I'm fine. Just all very stressful and very, very horrible. So they kept me in for a little while. I went home later that evening. It was rather late in the evening by the time I headed back home, and I just went home. I was so unwell. It took me a good 3 days to stop being dizzy, I would say. And it's still a little bit incoherent. I was just pumping the Gatorade and Powerade for 3 days to get my electrolytes back to normal. I was having pretty severe muscle cramps for a couple of days afterwards because my electrolyte balance was so out. But yeah, so just one of those freak things. Unfortunately, really bad timing, and I missed most of the retreat, which is really, really sad, but I did have a really good time while I was there. And what do? You just sort of have to take what life throws at you, and you know, there's no point in wallowing in it and being all poor me, because there's nothing I can do about it now. So but anyway, that's my dramatic retreat story. So I did want to do sort of like a layout share of all the projects I got done while I was on retreat, but obviously I don't have that many, and the ones I did get started, or the ones I did complete, are design team layouts for later in the month. So I can't share them right now, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but I will do a little haul of like the kit I got, and all the like little gifts I got from my bunk mates. I'm not going to name names or anything, but I think it's fun to like share all the little bits and pieces that I got, because there's some really cute things in there. And you know, I didn't get to vlog most of the retreat, so I may as well share with you guys what I can share. And then yesterday, which was Tuesday, we had a bushfire the other side of my suburb. So we had plumes of smoke coming over the top of our house, over our fence. Very scary for a minute there. We were worried it was going to spread. It wasn't as close as it seemed at first to me. I'll insert some photos here so you can see just how close it looked, and you'll be able to see that there's bushland right at the back of my back fence. So that whole corridor connects up to the part of the bush that was on fire. So we were worried about it. We were very worried about it spreading for a minute there. We were fine. We didn't have to evacuate. The smoke was pretty bad at one point, but we packed up the car anyway, just in case. It's still packed because that part of the green corridor is still not burnt, and it's very dry and very thick vegetation in there. So if that does catch fire at some point, we will have to evacuate really fast. So I'm gonna have the car packed just in case. I just have to throw kids and dogs in there, and then we can hightail it out of here. So yeah, so many dramas this week. It's just been a crazy week of my life, seriously. But anyway, if you've stuck with me for this long, thank you. I probably rambled away for almost 20 minutes, so I will try to cut that down in the final edit. So if you would like to see me share the little goodies and bits and pieces that I got on retreat, please stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start by sharing with you the little gifts that I got from my roomies. So I'm not actually sure whose was whose, and I'm not going to name names anyway, so I just wanted to share because I think yeah, these kind of things are fun. So this one is a cute little wine glass. It's plastic, so which is awesome, but it looks like crystal, really cute. This one is came with this cute little bauble stamp set. So there's little alpha stamps in there, and then a teeny tiny little stamp pad. How cute is that? In a little Christmas bauble. I thought that was so sweet. Such a cute little idea. And then these paper flowers, I think they were in this one. So like I said, all my presents sort of got thrown into my bag before I could really get a chance to look at them. So yeah, I'm not sure which goes with which, but I just wanted to share with you guys. So these cute little white paper flowers, they'll come in handy for little crafty projects. And then we also have some little acrylic flowers, and these are all flat backed, which is really nice. So if I want to add them to layouts, they won't be super bulky. Really sweet little present. Next we have this little goodie bag. So in here we have a gingerbread man, which unfortunately I can't eat, but I'm sure my husband or someone will appreciate this. And we also have some alpha stickers from the Jenny B collection. I'm not sure who that's by, but they're just some nice, I think I've seen these in Spotlight, so they're just a nice black glittery, don't know whether you can see the, oh yeah, you can see the glitter, alpha sticker, so that will come in handy for sure. Also a couple of little sequin mixes in here. This is the DIY shop by American Crafts. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't have a collection name on it or anything, it just says sequins, so, but a little sort of, you've got some grass green, some white, some black, some gold. Really pretty. And then this sequin mix, which I feel like she might have made up herself, which is really sweet and personalized. So there's a bunch of navy blue coarse chunky glitter. My camera does not want to focus tonight, doesn't like the shiny. There are also some little blue stars, some little green flowers, some little silver cup sequins, sort of like flower cup sequins. Really pretty. And then this really cute little tin. Really cute little tin with some Lindt chocolates inside, which I do appreciate. I can eat those, so I will be eating those. Really cute. I really like this little tin. I think it might be cute to make like a little DIY watercolor, on the go watercolor set out of. And then we have, last but not least, so this one has this really pretty, I don't know whether you can see the glitter, but it is glittery pink pencil case. It's kind of rubbery, which is cool. Yeah, so it is sort of kind of rubbery inside, so that'd be cool to put some pens in or something next time I go on retreat. There is a alcohol marker. That's cool. Interesting. In pink. One fine tip and a broad tip. Interested to try that out. We have a watercolor brush pen, which I actually don't have one of, so this will come in handy. I will have to pop that open and put it in my little tool caddy just here. Then we have a scent circle. So this is from Scentsy, which I really love. It's a Cinderella one, so yeah, I'll pop that in a drawer somewhere. And then some more sticker alphas. So these are really cute little, I think they're birthday themed, because I'm seeing some little party hats, but I'm also seeing some little top hats and some crowns. So maybe not, maybe they're just cute. They're all silver foiled and colourful, really cute. And this one was also sitting on my bed when I got there, so I'm not sure who this was from, whether this was from the retreat organizer or part of the other presents, so I'm really not sure. But anyway, it's really handy. It's a little Sistema brand plastic container. And it's got like the clip sides, and it has this little divider tray in the top. Super handy for embellishments and things, right? And then once it's all together, there's a room in the bottom for extra bits, so really cool. Okay, so now for my swag, I suppose, all the cute bits and pieces I got from just for attending the retreat. So so on our desks we all had a little caddy, so I'll just show you. This is my one, so I've got the same one but that I already own, but we all had, I think mine was purple, set up on our desk, and we each had a big bag of Smith's crisps and a chocolate, which is lovely. And then what else did I have in there? So these were all in my little desktop kits. So let me just get organized. So I have this little Color Blast ink. So it's Color Artist ink, and as you can see, it did leak a little bit. So this she put this on my desk here too. protect it, which is lovely. So I'm not sure how this works, and I've never used these before, so I'm really interested to give it a go. This is lime color. It is a quite a bright lime green, as you can see. So first up we have a gorgeous Corbett Creations acrylic piece. It says December in white, which is going to come really in handy considering I am starting to plan my December daily for this year. So definitely going to use that. Then we got a little 2-year planner, really cute. So this is for year 2022-2021. It's a cute little just sort of monthly planner. Really quite handy actually, especially if you just want something really lightweight to chuck in your purse. Then I have this pack. Oh, and really, this is interesting. It's not wood veneer, it's kind of like chipboard pieces, and there's all different titles and shapes and bits and pieces. Haven't really dug into this yet, but there seems to be quite a bit in there. So yeah, it looks like something I could have fun with painting and embossing. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's really pretty. Oh, I've never seen chipboard. Am I just really out of the loop? Like chipboard embellishments like this? No, I'm lying. I have some. I have some keys and things, I think. Well, they're beautiful. I'll have to pop those straight in my stash, and I'm really keen to use that lantern. That is beautiful. Some really pretty titles in there. Just focus, camera. Next we have some Kaisercraft rhinestones. These always come in handy. I like that they come in a variety of sizes, and the packet is quite compact. Next we have some Rosie Studio, which of course you guys know I love. I have so much of their stuff. These are the puffy hearts in these sort of rainbow colors, really cute. I like these sort of negative space inside ones. Can always use puffies, I love puffies. Next I have some mini alpha stickers from Kaisercraft. I have quite a few of these in my stash already. I really enjoy them, especially these white and black ones. So the black and white ones will come in handy too. And then I have a 12 by 12 sheet of We Are Memory Keepers Honey O Home stickers. So really sweet. Love the wood grain, love the florals of course. There's the other side. I love these rulers and the little light bulbs and the plants and the alphas. I love it all. They're really sweet. Really like that color scheme too. So I'll definitely get plenty of use out of those. Okay, and then this is my little scrapbooking pack. So there are some really beautiful things in here. So I just about died when I got there and saw this sitting on my desk. So pretty. Bit of Lego there. So we have another December acrylic piece, definitely not going to go astray. Then we have some little white sort of empty hearts. How sweet are these? Oh, I really kind of wish I'm not doing my December daily in a traveler's notebook this year, because these would have been really cute in a December daily, but anyway. We have the Pink Fresh Everyday Musings layered stickers, little love hearts with the little word banners across them, really sweet. I love anything Pink Fresh. And pink paisley stuff. Oh, so exciting. So these are just gorgeous. These are from the Again and Again collection. These are the embellishments. And so you have, they're kind of like layered paper clips. I don't know whether you can see, if my camera will focus. So they're kind of like little triangle layered paper clips, and then little sequin mix with golds and pinks. Really, really pretty. And then some wood veneer pieces, and they're kind of stained or inked in a dark brown, almost metallic actually, really cute. Then we have the ephemera. That fox is just too cute. Absolutely beautiful ephemera. I'm not going to pull it all out, but as you can see, it's all sort of, hopefully you can see, they're just all foiled and beautiful. So there's the back anyway. So you can get a bit of an idea of what's in there. Lots of really cute layering pieces. Love these florals, these little moths. Really sweet. Okay, then we have the captured thickers. Absolutely stunning. I love these scripty titles. They're so beautiful. And they're that nice subdued gold. They're not that brassy, bright yellow gold. They're really pretty. These little epoxy stickers are gorgeous. these little phrase stickers. I just love them. So beautiful, right up my alley. Really love this color scheme. I love the little foxes, little owls. Love that scallop, so pretty. Next are the Hannah foil and foam phrase stickers. So these are beautiful. I've never seen these before, but they're sort of like a foiled cardstock, I suppose, on the top, and then they're foam underneath. Really pretty phrase stickers. I love me a good phrase sticker. Really, really love these. Hello, love, together. It's like lots of really easy to use titles. Journey, blessings, thankful. Just beautiful. Love those. Next we have some texture stickers from Creative Devotion. Never heard of that brand before. It's obviously a faith brand by American Crafts. I quite like all these little brushstrokey watercolory effects. I probably won't use the crosses because I am not religious, but that's fine, each their own. But pretty much everything else on here is really usable, so I'm not too worried about those. I'm sure I can find a friend who will happily take those off my hands, those few stickers. So now the paper. Oh, beautiful, beautiful paper. So I think most of these are pink paisley again and again, if not all of them, which I am quite happy about because I don't actually own any pink paisley. I don't think I own any of their stuff. So yeah, and this is a beautiful collection, so stunning. I'm just in love with it. So yeah, if I'm gonna keep my eye out for more because I think I definitely need more. So this is paper number 2, and it's a beautiful floral on a dark navy background. Just stunning. Love these kind of, I don't know, rosy mauvey, almost brownie pinks. Really beautiful color scheme. And there's the B side. It's just a nice white or cream and navy stripe. This is paper number 1. It's a cut apart sheet. Really beautiful. Again, kind of like rust, almost like rust colors thrown in with the pink is just really, really pretty, and the navy and the brown. Obviously, right up my alley. Lovely. The B side is gorgeous, soft pink with a kind of white geometric in the background. That's going to be a real struggle for me to decide which side of that I like better. This is paper number 5. It's a beautiful navy with a, I don't know what you call that. It's almost like a paisley, but not quite pattern, not quite diamonds. And then the B side hurts my eyes. I cannot look at this. So I think if I cut it into diamonds, it'd be fine. It's just that where the colors are meeting up, hurts my eyes. It actually makes me feel a bit sick. But I love the colors. It's really, really pretty. This is paper number 4. All these moths, really cute. I quite like moths. I don't mind them. I know some people are really scared of them, but I think they're welcome. I don't mind them at all. And then the B side is this pink with a kind of like that soft brown color with little diamonds. Really cute. Paper number 7 is just a navy and cream scallop pattern, really pretty. And the B side is unexpected, actually. I feel like this doesn't fit with the rest of the collection. I always feel like there's one paper in every collection that I feel is kind of an oddball and doesn't fit. So that might just be me. But it's kind of like an olive green khaki almost color with palm leaves all over it. So yeah, different. Paper number 6 kind of looks like quartz or marble benchtop. Yeah, kind of interesting. Again, those colors that I'm really enjoying together. And then the B side is beautiful, nice soft mid-tone pink with a geometric pattern. Paper number 9, wood grain. Need I say more? It's very dark, kind of like almost a parquet floor pattern, but I really like it. Really beautiful, rich brown. And the B side is navy, kind of like a tile pattern. It's got that olive green color sprinkled in as well. And then last paper is paper number 8, and it's that olive green again with daisy flowers all over it. And then the B side is another one that hurts my eyes. And it's just a navy and white geometric pattern. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. Love it. I am so, so happy with everything I got at my retreat, even though I was only there for such a short space of time. I had a wonderful time with everyone I met. Really was a whole heap of fun, so I definitely recommend doing one if you get the option, because yeah, even though it kind of ended pretty horribly. It was a really wonderful experience.